Sophie Cunningham's sharp response divides WNBA fans amid Caitlin Clark's Project B decision. Willing to take a dig at Sophie Cunningham? The WNBA players are well aware of the repercussions. After an Instagram user tried to take a sly shot at her, suggesting she can't get through a sentence without mentioning her close friend Caitlin Clark, the remark caught her attention, and for once, Cunningham decided it deserved a response. The comment read, "Sophie Cunningham, stop talking about Keg Challenge, impossible." And then came the old-fashioned, tongue-in-cheek response from Sophie. "People stop asking/talking to me about her. Impossible." And she isn't entirely wrong. Caitlin Clark's name seems to follow Sophie Cunningham everywhere, especially after she stepped in as Clark's defender during the infamous Connecticut brawl. That moment quickly became part of Sophie's public identity. What followed was a rapid ascent. Sophie's Instagram following surpassed 1 million. Next, she picked up 7 new brand deals, and her podcast, Showy Something, gained major traction. It was a stretch that elevated her profile. So naturally, people started assuming that the Indiana Fever player was using Clark's name for leverage. However, all hell broke loose when Clark casually disclosed that Caitlin isn't interested in signing up for Project B, a rival women's basketball franchise, which Sophie will be a part of. "I tried to get her to play in this one, but she said no." Cunningham disclosed casually about her pal's apprehension in joining a new league. This revelation, however, came at a price. With Clark not revealing her long-term plans, the players' union had hoped to leverage her uncertainty in the ongoing CBA discussions about stars leaving for better pay and opportunities. But with her decision now public and her future staying put, that angle has disappeared. Hardcore fans argue that, for the sake of attention, she may have undermined a key bargaining chip, a move they believe could have been avoided. Sophie caught in crossfire as fans debate her CC topics. Many fans of the game felt that the media and fans overall were too critical of Sophie, even though it was they who brought up Caitlin's name in front of her. A Twitter user called Bella Debala wrote, "They asked about CC. When Sophie answered, they got angry. This person is really strange. I'm sure Sophie had discussed it with CC beforehand. In the off-season, CC will be playing golf, being a guest star." Outside the WNBA, the two reunited last month when Caitlin Clark played in high-profile Pro-Am events, including the Annika LPGA tournament. Sophie served as her caddy, and with hours together on the course, plenty of conversations followed, including, naturally, the growing buzz around Project B. Another ex-comment read, "Stop talking about CC. Stop asking about CC. She is quite literally on everyone's mind. Is it not healthy, right?" The media bring up Caitlin Clark whenever Sophie Cunningham is around because the two shared a locker room and built a genuine bond. Clark is still young, and as a veteran, Sophie feels protective of her. So when CC's name comes up, Sophie isn't going to shy away from it. It probably does get annoying after a while because people think she has unlimited access to Caitlin. "I can only imagine her DMs," said another. When an entity is popular and there's curiosity about them, you tend to search and reach out to their close ones. Sophie, through no fault of her own, is available to a wider audience through her podcast. It isn't kind of thing she does it for attention, but not everyone is ready to give that benefit to Sophie. A couple of sentiments revolved around her intent to entertain CC topics. Wasn't this on her own podcast, though? Like, they don't go through the questions lol. And just because someone asks doesn't mean you have to answer. Fair point, but until and unless Sophie herself agrees that she likes talking about CC, it is safe to go by the veteran's justification.